yes, we put it together and we'll get it all done.
You know that voice. I mean, you've seen him on TV already, so you don't know who it is we're talking to this morning. Mr. Ziggy Rankin is in the house, one of the most unique voices in the music industry. And this morning, we also welcome his daughter, one of the baddest DJs in the music industry right now. Leela and Ziggy Rankin is here with us this morning on the Now Morning Show. Good morning to you both.
Blessed morning.
Good morning.
All right, so let me get into it one time. I mean, you have a brand new song to talk about, but before we do that, it's Father's Day weekend. We're celebrating Father's Day. Ziggy, this thing that you chose to do with your life, this music thing that you choose to do with your life, how has that impacted on you being a father?
Well, it definitely teach me how to multitask. You know what I mean? Being just daddy alone and the daughter there. But I had a lot of support from family and friends around. So it was just learning to juggle. Mainly, yeah.
You know, I've realized that in my own journey in fatherhood, I realized that nobody just tell you about all the things you have to juggle and you just have to make it work, right? But Leela, from your perspective, did you ever notice daddy struggling to make it work or daddy struggling to make the juggle work? Or how was it for you growing up with Ziggy Rankin as a father?
To be honest, I never noticed now. He used to do it real skillful, you know. He's really a hard-working father. Yeah. And when I was smaller, you know, I never really used to realize. But as I grew older, I started to understand, and so yeah, I really appreciate that.
Did he push you to get involved in music at all?
Well, first he didn't know I was into music until I came to him about DJing, and after that it was straight push and support.
Okay. So you wasn't forced into it. You like it, you gravitate towards it, and then daddy just support after that.
Yeah.
Ziggy, tell me some of the challenges that you faced as a father.
Boy, timing, as I say, juggling. The most heart-wrenching things for me was traveling time. You know, those traveling days, and leaving my daughter home, age 3 with her grandparents, of course. But for me, it's family. You know, family comes first. I don't really put myself at the top of the line, so I always worry about family. For me, it was being away from family, especially my daughter, and not being there to watch over her full time. So for me, that was the most challenging part of my daughter growing up and me being an artist.
Is it difficult as a man to raise a daughter?
I think so. I think so. You know, the girl children always need that motherly touch. The young ladies go through phases in their life that we don't go through and we really can't explain it. So having a mother there or a strong woman figure is always important, and she has that in her grandmother. So I not to worry about nothing.
Well, we give thanks for that. So let me talk about this new song. This song is called "Ooh Child," and I mean it's a what do you call it? A sample? I don't know if it's a sample or the chorus is very familiar.
Yeah. Well, it's a remake from the 3 Stepping Stairs. I think it's a song from the 70s. And everybody always saying, you know, we think you and Leela should do a song together. When you and Leela doing a song together, and you know, it was not just about the hype. If me and my daughter doing something, it have to be something genuine and something that could reach out to the world and beyond, and something everlasting. So the choice of the song, "Ooh Child," was something we came up with. You know what I mean? Not just for us alone, but to pass on to all parents, to try and send a message.
Leela, how did you make that transition from wanting to DJ to wanting to sing?
When I was younger in like primary school, I used to partake in little calypso competitions and stuff, and I used to really like that vibe. My dad used to write little songs for me to go up and compete. You know, I used to win all the time, you know.
Well, if daddy writing the songs, of course you're going to win.
Yeah. And after that, I always wanted to be a singer, but I was a little too shy. So instead, I took the music in a different way, as in DJing instead, until I got confident enough to sing.
And now you feel like you're confident enough to sing?
Yeah.
How is life in studio with daddy?
Well, life in studio is great. You know, he will teach me certain things and how to do this, teach me like stuff I don't know, things like I should add into the song that will sound better and stuff like that. So yeah.
Tell me one of the most important lessons that you've learned from your dad so far.
Just was that real? I have plenty lessons I learned from my father, you know.
All right, just
But
pick one.
which
It'll be the
one?
most important one. Just pick any one.
Oh God, image. Image is very important. That is one lesson I really learned, and it's really stuck with me because image is really important. The way somebody looks at you, and they can tell your character now, boy, by just how you carry on and that kind of energy. Yeah,
Yeah, and how you carry yourself is very important too.
yeah.
All right. Well, this song is called Ooh Child. We're gonna give it a little play now so everybody can hold our vibes and understand it. But it's available online as well as yet, or when is it coming out?
Yeah, well, it will be online very, very, very soon. Very soon. We can say we just completed the song. So yeah.
All right. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll premiere right here on the Now Morning Show. We're gonna hold our vibes to it. It's called Ooh Child. Ziggy Rankin and Leela.
Someday when the world is much brighter. Someday, yes, we walk in the rays of the beautiful sun. Someday when the world is much brighter. I know that things are hard now, and you just can't stand it. But no matter what you do, there's no way around it. Keep God in your heart, my baby girl, and we'll make it true to a better world. Ooh, child.
Now, Ziggy, before we wrap up, tell me something. What is a message that you would like to give to the children of the nation? I mean, this song is clearly a very clear message, and you're directing it to your daughter and to the nation by extension. But if you had to tell the men of the nation, the young men who are just becoming fathers or who, might have one on the way, or maybe they've been fathers for a while, what advice would you give them?
I mean, don't give up on your children. We always have to remember that our children are our future. You know what I mean? And we have to provide and make sure we leave the very best for them to continue. So, I mean, tell them, you find parents having that one-on-one with the children. We cannot take them for granted, but really focus on your kids. Focus on your kids, mothers and fathers alike. Yeah, man.
All right. Well, let me get a little verse there.
Yeah.
I hope I don't fall prey to the system, and I don't ever wanna be a victim. God, I pray and I know that you're listening. I pray for mommy, pray for daddy and my siblings. I pray for all my brethren and my sisters. A lot of people won't live to see the morning. It's God's calling, but ooh, Dad,
yeah, things good.
You're gonna get easier. Ooh, Dad, things will get brighter.
Nice. I want to say congratulations to both of you on this track. This is phenomenal, and it's lovely to see you all working together and creating music together. And we look forward to more of it.
Yeah, I must mention Parry Jack, who's also her godfather, who produced this song for us. So much love to Parry Jack out there in New York. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Lovely. Well, y'all want to wish Happy Father's Day to anybody before we go?
Me firstly, love?
Yeah, you go first.
Yeah,
I know
go
she go
ahead.
wish you. She go wish you, so you ought to go first.
Well, happy Father's Day to my old man. Much love, always giving me that support. And to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day, man.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day to my father and my grandfather also. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I want to
happy
thank you.
Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to my teacher, Mr. Dirty. Yes. Right.
Nice. That's it. You sure you're good there?
Yeah, that is it.
All right. Nice. Well, I want to thank you both for joining us inside the Now Morning Show this morning. Congratulations again on the track, and I look forward to so much more. Happy Father's Day, Mr. Francis, aka
Same
Ziggy
to you,
Rankin.
my brother.
Yeah,
Same to
man.
you,
Give
same to
thanks
you.
and praises. All right, guys. We take a quick break and come back with more inside the Now Morning Show. We're celebrating fathers this morning.